Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Castle Rock ST235 80R16 Radial Trailer Tire in a load range E, mounted on this 16-inch silver modular steel wheel with the 8 on 6.5 inch bolt pattern. Now this tire and wheel assembly is ideal for RVs, campers, and trailers. We'll start with the wheel itself. It is a nice sturdy steel wheel, has the modular design to it. When I say modular design, that's the one that has the large round holes around the whole perimeter of the wheel. They do a silver powder coat finish over an E-coat primer on this wheel. This will help resist rust and corrosion. And this wheel does offer the beveled stud holes. In other words, when you tighten your lug nuts down, these beveled stud holes were designed to help keep the wheel securely in place on your trailer hub here and then eliminate the need for constant retightening of your lug nuts. The tire that's mounted on this wheel is a Castle Rock Radial tire. It is constructed with double steel belts, double nylon plies, and then they use a nylon tread firming belt overlay around the tire to help prevent tread separation. And this is a radial ply tire, so it is great for highway use. If you look on the tread pattern, you can see the blocks, and it has the cuts in those blocks. That's called siping, and what that does is it breaks up the water underneath those tread blocks to help channel water away from underneath the tire to improve traction during wet, snowy, or icy conditions. This is an ST tire, which stands for Special Trailer Tire. Uses a sturdy sidewall so that it can handle heavy loads. It is created specifically for trailers. It's not intended for use on other vehicles. This does come with complimentary roadside assistance for 2 years. They offer flat tire service available 24/7 anywhere in the US, Canada, or Puerto Rico. And this assembly does meet the DOT specifications, which is the Department of Transportation. The tire itself meets Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard specs, and the wheel meets the SAE J1204 standards. Now, if you notice, this wheel does not come with a center cap. If you do want a center cap, we do have those available on our website. When you get a center cap for this wheel, you do want to make sure it has a diameter of 4.9 inches. That's the diameter of the pilot hole right here, and this is where your center cap would install through there when you put it into place. And again, that diameter is 4.9 inches. The wheel dimension, the diameter on the wheel is 16 inches. The width on just the wheel is 6 inches wide. The bolt pattern on this wheel is an 8 on 6.5 inch bolt pattern. And if you want to measure that on a wheel, that's an even number of lugs, like in this case 8. It's pretty easy because the lug holes are directly across from each other. So when you go to measure your bolt pattern, pick any hole, let's say this one, measure from the center of this hole directly across to the center of the hole right across from it. On this one, it measures 6.5 inches, so it's an 8 lug, 6.5 inch bolt pattern. It does use a wheel lug size of either 1/2 inch by 20 or 9/16 by 18, and the weight capacity on just the wheel is 4,080 pounds. The tire size, which will be stamped on the sidewall, ST for Special Trailer 235 80R16. R means it's a radial tire. The section width on this tire is going to be 9.3 inches. Overall diameter from the bottom to the top when it's inflated, it's 30.8 inches. And this tire is a load range E, which means it's a 10-ply rated tire. Has a maximum load capacity of 3,520 pounds at 80 psi. And the last thing I do want to mention is all the new trailer tires are coming through with a speed rating on them. And the speed rating will be stamped on the sidewall with a letter designation. And where you find that is right where the size was. If you just go after that on the sidewall a little bit, you'll see speed rating, and it'll say letter L, and then in parentheses it'll say 75 miles per hour. So the speed rating L on this tire means you have a 75 mile per hour speed rating. But that's going to do it for the review on this Castle Rock ST235 80R16 Radial Trailer Tire in a load range E, mounted on this 16-inch silver modular steel wheel with the 8 on 6.5 inch bolt pattern.